What is up, YouTube? We are back with another MLB the Show 20 gameplay. This ain't MLB 20. No, it is not MLB 20. In fact, it is MLB the Show 18. Probably known to most of you as the worst MLB the Show game ever made. Now, I know I feel that way. There's been some bad ones, but this one just takes the cake, man. This one certainly takes the cake. And I thought, why not torture myself a little bit and go back to MLB 18 and see what it's like? Because if it's horrible, then maybe it'll make me feel better about playing MLB the Show 20. Maybe I'll have a little bit more, motivation to play, and I'll be more thankful. But MLB 18 had so many flaws, you guys. One major criticism on MLB 18 was the Immortal, collection thing, where you had... First, before I go over it, let me let it be known right now. I did not play this game much. I played this game for a little bit. I never grinded even an Immortal because of how these freaking grinds were. You had to grind a ton of missions and you had to collect souvenirs and all this crazy stuff. It actually costed a decent amount of money to get these Immortals. At least that's the impression that I was left under. The game was so poorly done gameplay-wise and content-wise that it was easy for me to quit. Not even halfway through the year. I wasn't doing YouTube, I wasn't doing Twitch, I wasn't doing any of that stuff, so I just called it quits and dipped on out. So because of that, we are going to be using my friend D Goss's account where he has all these Immortals, and I could go over that with you guys and show you guys what cards there were and who the end games cards were in this game. Just like in the MLB 17 video, I'm going to be going over the live series cards, showing you what their ratings were. Going to go over my team, and then we are going to have a gameplay video. Now, the difference between last video's gameplay and this video's is we are going to be going against none other than my boy KOOGS. Now, you guys know KOOGS is actually the one that helped get me involved in content. He helped put my YouTube on the map. He really helped me a lot. Even still to this day, he helps me a ton. So I appreciate this dude more than anything. I know you guys all follow him. If you do not, make sure you click over there and go hit subscribe. He's become somebody I'm super close with in real life. I can't wait till he comes to visit us in November. He's going to be coming over to the house with Shelfie, so you guys should definitely look forward to that. Leave a comment below and let me know what other content creators you would like to see visit the house and do some collabs with, all right? I want to know who your guys' favorite YouTubers are. Now, I won't waste any more time. Let's go over the community market and see what cards were in this year's game. Wow. Now, right out the gates, 484,000 for Mr. Finest Christian Yelich. Now, I get it. I mean, he was nasty. Yeah, he's definitely nasty. I mean, this is I think his MVP card might be a little better than this one, though. Damn, he had 90 fielding. Yeah, this card was definitely good. Then you got Mookie Betts, his finest card. These finest cards were amazing this year, man. Edwin Diaz was absolutely disgusting. Jacob deGrom's finest card was good. Dude, all of these finest cards. Freaking Max Scherzer. Joe Morgan. What the? Is that how cool? Wait, what? Oh, I forgot. This game, the only 99s were the Immortals. I forgot about that, man. That's so weird, dude. That's so weird. The only 99s were the Immortals. I forgot about that. That's why I was curious how it already was down to 97 with Joe Morgan. Yeah, there was a lot of crazy cards. This Jose Ramirez was awesome. As you can see, this card should look familiar to you guys. I think this is the exact same card and exact same attributes as the Jose Ramirez in this year's game. So, yeah, he was awesome to use. Francisco Lindor was awesome at shortstop. I hope we get another card like that. This JD Martinez was absolutely cracked. Dude, there was some good cards once the finest cards came out. But as you can see, these are all finest cards. Before these finest cards came out, there wasn't dude. It was just the Immortals. Now, let's go over the live series cards so I can show you guys what these ratings were like. Mike Trout was a 94, of course, the highest rated live series card. Like always, he should be. Then you had Mookie Betts at 92. It's pretty similar to how it is now, where Mookie Betts is a 93. But Mookie's stats versus righties are insane, and he has horrible attributes versus lefties. So I don't know what the hell went on there. Max Scherzer, only 29,000. But yeah, he was the highest rated. He didn't even have a cutter. Highest rated starting pitcher. Then you had Nolan Arenado, Jacob deGrom. Jose Ramirez was a 90. Chris Sale, Jose Altuve. He was cheating then too, so he had pretty good attributes. Francisco Lindor, Manny Machado. He's got his way back up there. Clayton Kershaw, Kenley Jansen, Freddie Freeman, Aaron Judge. A lot of these ratings are similar to how they were, man. These guys have remained pretty consistent. Bryce Harper, you know, Verlander, JD fell off something big. Goldschmidt's there, Yelich is there. Yeah, man, everything's pretty similar. It's interesting to see it like this. Joey Votto was still a diamond. I think he's down to a silver now. Hader's a diamond. Baez is a diamond. Chris Bryant. I think Chris Bryant's a gold now. I think Anthony Rendon's a diamond still. There's a few that I'm not too sure about, but for the most part, these cards are pretty similar. Corey Seager, yeah. Garrett Cole went way up. And then now we're in the golds. Anthony Rizzo, Carlos Carrasco, Trevor Bauer, Trevor Story. A few golds over here that are diamonds now. But yeah, for the most part, the Live Series cards were pretty unusable, and so were the cards that weren't the Immortals. So let's get on to the Immortals. So these are the Immortal collections. Now, I cannot quite tell you how these worked, because I'm looking at these and I thought they were all like their separate thing, but this one has 3 and this one has 2. But I will go over the cards that you could have gotten in these collections. Now, we got Immortal Bob Feller. You guys know Bob Feller. We got Immortal Ted Williams, similar card to what we got now. We got Immortal George Brett. Now he's pretty similar to the face of the franchise one, I believe, or the Team Affinity one, I should say. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much he was used. I know during the tournaments, a lot of people like to use Eck. Eck was pretty nasty. Of course, Immortal Trout. Come on, here's Trouty. They got the Stan Musial. Now, I don't know if his bat is similar to how it is now, where he just has a noodle bat. His attributes were a lot better this year than they were in this card, but still has a noodle bat. Then you got Mr. Babe Ruth, of course, the head honcho, 125s all across the board. This card is better than the one we have this year. Jackie Robinson, as you can see, my friend did not unlock him, and rightfully so. I don't know if this card would have anywhere on the starting lineup, and with how much you got to do to get cards like this, I don't think it's worth it. Mr. Mike Piazza, absolute stud at catcher, similar attributes to the awards Mike Piazza we have in this year's game. Mr. Albert Pujols. Now, it looks like with the new season, this is going to be the World Series reward, so I'm excited to see what his attributes look like and to compare him to this one, but this card was absolutely insane. Mr. Ken Griffey Jr., you guys know how this man goes down. I can't wait till we get this card in MLB 20 because he was just nasty. Nasty. Bob Gibson was in this game. We do not have him unlocked, nor do we have Cal Ripken Jr. unlocked. But, of course, Mr. Chipper Jones is a must-have. His attributes are actually... I'm curious how they'll look on his whichever card they release this year. But, yeah, I mean, he played above his attributes against righties. He hit tanks versus both sides, but I freaking love Chipper Jones. And then these other ones we don't have unlocked, Mr. Tom Seaver, Nolan Ryan, Billy Wagner, Goose Gossage. You'll see the very good versions of all these cards eventually. I think Gossage is the only one we're missing in this year's game. Now it's time to go to our starting lineup. Let me show you who we were using, who the metas are for this year pitching-wise. You may be surprised. For pitching, there was Immortal Kershaw, who was good, Finest Scherzer, and then it was Mr. 2015 Jake Arrieta, who I hope we get in this year's game. Then there was Oral Hershiser, who's still pretty glitchy, but Mr. Mike Scott. Now, this card was really good for no reason. In every other year, this card would be murdered, but the meta in MLB 18 was splitters. You used anybody who had a splitter, and people that threw slower were better because the hitting was so random. As you can see in the bullpen, Koji Uehara had a cutter and had that slow splitter. Bruce Sutter had that slow splitter. It was just something that people loved to use. There was this Trevor Hoffman. I'm surprised he's in there. Dennis Eckersley was obviously nasty. Jose Leclerc. Oh, because he had a splitter. It was literally anybody who had a splitter was used. which is crazy. I can't believe that that was the meta, but it really was. There might be a couple cards that I want to replace with. No. Oh, Mark Melanson was somebody who was a little glitchy because he had a cutter and a splitter as well. I'm going to put Melanson in there just for the joke. So we're going to replace Trevor Hoffman with him. I don't know how good Hoffman was. And then now let's go on to our lineup. Oh, I forgot Yogi Berra was here too. Mike Piazza. We're going to have Mike Piazza on the bench. I'm not sure why he's not there because you'll be surprised who our starting catcher is. Steve Pearce was an awesome bench bat. He played second base. He had good hitting attributes. This was his card after the 2018 World Series, and he was gross. I'm putting him on my bench. Now, second base, you had Prestige Ryan Sandberg as well. I forgot to show you guys him, but Javi Baez was somebody that everybody was using. I believe Javi Baez, yes, Javi Baez is playing second base. George Brett, as you can see, isn't on the team. Jose Ramirez is on the bench, and Chipper Jones is starting. Where's Chipper playing? Oh, Chipper's on the bench. Yeah, we don't do that around here. We don't do that around here. Chipper ain't going to be on the bench. Let's see, Babe Ruth. Oh, yeah, Babe Ruth had a first base secondary last on 2018, too. He just didn't have it in 2019, so that was convenient. Francisco Lindor will be playing shortstop. He was absolutely glitchy. Babe Ruth, JD Martinez in left field. He was just unbelievable. There's no reason not to have him playing left. And then Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Trout, of course, they're both going to be in the starting lineup. Duke Snyder is actually on the bench. Was he that good? No, we're going to go ahead and get Mookie on the bench. I actually liked playing Mookie at second base. We're just going to leave it like that for right now. I want Vlad to be playing right field. I mean, on the bench. But our starting catcher is Mr. Kyle Schwarber. Now, this card was just nuts, man. This is why everybody used him as catcher. It was something about his swing. He just hit tanks. So I'm going to be, I'm actually going to have Mike Piazza start because I want a lefty on my bench. I'll have Schwarber on the bench, Steve Pearce, Jose Ramirez, Albert Pujols, and Mr. Vladimir Guerrero. Lindor, Mike Trout, Ken Griffey, JD, Babe Ruth, Mike Piazza, Chipper Jones, and Javi Baez. I'll actually switch Baez and Piazza, but it's looking good. We're ready to go. Now, before I send this challenge to KOOGS, I want to let you guys know that this game was just different, man. The meta was swinging early. The pitches were slower. The off speed was insane. You couldn't really throw a fastball, so this game is going to be funky, but I can't wait for you guys to see it. Leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoy it. Go hit subscribe on KOOGS channel, like I said, if you guys have not yet, and go hit subscribe on my second channel. All of that information will be in the description below. Go show some love, but I want a bunch of thumbs up on this video. I want to see if we can get 1,500 likes on this video, all right? Let's see it. Okay, so we're going to be playing a 5-inning game. Hall of Fame, guest pitch off, quick counts off, strike zone on, hot zones on, box off, perfect off. Let's go, baby. Let's see how it goes. Good luck to my boy KOOGS. You guys know my track record against him has been a little iffy lately. It's time to redeem ourselves. Let's go back to old... You know what? We're not even going to go to Ship It. Yeah, we are. We're going to Ship It. I'm going to make him go to Ship It. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go to his place. I'm going to his place because I respect my man. So we're going to his place. Let's go. Back then, there was randomized starters, as you guys may remember. And let's see who we got. Let's see who he's got. As I said, we're on D-Goss's account. My friend let me use his account, thankfully. He's got Jake Arrieta pitching. So do we. He's got Mike Trout, Ken Griffey Jr., Pujols. Oh, damn. He's using all of the Immortals plus his cap. We had to use some of the finest guys. Let's have some fun and see what happens. Let's see what we can do, baby. Oh, pitching. I hope pitching is good, but I think I remember that pitching was a little awkward this year. Oh my God, I am nervous. Let's go ahead and try the old Jake Arrieta curveball right here. Oh, okay. We get the out, thankfully. Let's go. Okay, let's see. We're going to do we're going to go back to how the meta used to be. We're not throwing any damn fastballs. There we go. Beautiful. Now, I wonder if we're going to see firsthand why this game was so frowned upon. I wonder if we're going to see any sketchy, like good squared up balls that were pop-ups. Dude, there was some weird stuff that happened in this game. Very weird stuff. Oh, good hit. It's so weird not seeing the fielding badges there. It makes me just assume all of my guys are common fielders. I'm gonna go ahead and go change up low. Oh my God, he almost hit that out. I think those are catchable. Yes, perfect. That was a little sketch, a little bit sketch. Let's see what we can do now. It's our time to hit. Oh my God, the PCI was huge. Were we extremely early on that? Yep, we were too early on that. My God. Oh God, hitting feels so easy. That pitch is so damn slow. I feel like I could do my taxes, do an hour of hot yoga, and then swing the bat. That was so weak. Dude, the hitting feels random, man. It's just like, it just feels random. I don't know what's happening. Where was my PCI? Oh, wow, never mind. Oh, yeah. I forgot, in this game, the PCI goes way above the strike zone. We got to be way more careful with our PCI. We can't flick it anymore. We got to be really controlled with it. Okay, I forgot about that. In this game, there was some patch that made it where your PCI could be all the way above the strike zone. So that's why I was confused, but that makes sense now. I forgot all about that. If you guys remember also, in this year's game, you were not allowed to use starters out the bullpen. So I won't be able to show you guys how guys like Mike Scott and Kershaw were, but I will be able to show you how these damn splitters were. There you go, babe. Looking like a damn stud out there at first. As you can see, all I'm doing is throwing off-speed pitches and it's working. This was the meta in MLB 18, bro. All you had to do was spam splitters and curveballs. It didn't matter if they hung. You were good. You were fine. I remember the one thing about this game, it was just impossible to strike somebody out. Which makes sense because the pitches move so damn slow. So that is why it is going to be hard to get strikeouts. We just need to pitch to contact. There we go. Just like okay. I did a yellow throw and he threw it right to him. Nice. Okay, good pitching innings. Good pitching innings. Let's get some runs now. These at-bats feel so strange, man. Like I said, it does make me feel a little more grateful than for MLB 20 because at least MLB 20, you kind of know where your PCI is. You know, when you're swinging, like I'm able to do no PCI on MLB 20. With this one, God, no PCI would have freaking put me in a loony bin. Yeah, this feels crazy, bro. This feels crazy. I don't know when I'm gonna hit it well. I don't know when. I don't think I've hit one ball well yet, though. So maybe I just got to change up my. We're gonna put in Koji Uehara because this is a guy who was really glitchy, and I'm excited to use him. All he did was use splitters and cutters this year, and people were unable to hit it. Ooh, that was a really good hit. See, that's why we got to stick to splitters, man. Come on, I can't be doing that. We can't be throwing any other pitch except splitters. There we go. We get the pop out. Dude, literally, was splitters just the thing like that? This is insane. Oh, he almost got all of that one. Luckily, we get him to fly out. There we go, JD. Looking like a premier outfielder out there. I guess so, man. Just splitter, 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 and we get out of it. I'm sure he'll put in somebody with a splitter, and it'll be the same thing. This game was so horrible. Damn, dude. I cannot square anything up right now. This game was so strange. You know, the feel of it was just different. Dude, this game is hard. I would rather face Rob Dibble on Legend throwing 102. I did not miss this game. And I can assure you it'll be permanently deleted after this one. Oh my God. It just feels impossible. It truly feels impossible. That was maybe the first... Actually, I've swung and missed a few times. So that was the first time I feel like he's swung and missed. Just a ground ball. Just like every other splitter. I'm telling you guys, this is how bad this game was. On Hall of Fame, he knows what pitch I'm throwing. He knows I'm throwing a splitter every time, and he still can't hit it. That's how you know this game was so horrible. Okay. He knew that one was going, and he smacked it out of the atmosphere. Of course, KOOGS had to do it with himself. You know what I mean? So we just write that one off. He had to show off for himself. He can't get out with his own cap. He has 2 caps basically in this game. Uh-oh. And it's starting to get scary. He's starting to get a groove going. That ain't good for us. That is not good for us. Uh-oh. There we go. How many outs are there? I believe that's a second out. I hope that's a second out. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Luckily we get the out there and we strand him. He hits a solo jack with Babe Ruth. It was a freaking missile, but we got 2 more at bats. Let's get some runs, man. I cannot time this ball up to save my life. Oh my God, Pujols. Oh my God, throwing out a 94 speed. That man was glitchy. I don't know if I was supposed to be using power back then either. I don't know if everybody else was using power. He put in Billy Wagner. Okay, I don't know how good this card was, but we're gonna find out. Was that gone? It was gone. Let's go, baby. We go lefty, lefty tank. You love to see it. You love to see it. That's the best way to make a statement. He puts in the lefty, and we crush it. That ball is a fly out. God, dude, I don't even know how this game works, man. I thought the Ken Griffey one might have been a pop out. I don't know what the hell is going on. We got to try to do it with Babe Ruth now. But luckily, that PCI was better than the Ken Griffey one. What is going on? There we go. That's a single in the hole. Shoot, we should have just hit lefty, lefty this whole game, man. I should have all lefties on this team. There we go. We actually worked to count for the first time all game. Get the runner going. Oh my God. I mean, it just seems like... Oh, I wish I could see where my PCI was on that one. How... I just... Oh, wow. We actually got a strikeout on him for the first time. That felt good. The splitter's tricky, man. I don't know why it was so good in this year's game. It's so strange. I'm nervous about Trout. Oh, there we go. Let's walk it off, baby. Let's get one more out and let's walk it off. Good pitch. We get him to roll it over to second. Let's walk this thing off. Come on. What the hell? Dude, I am not going to complain about MLB 20 for 2 weeks. This game was so weird. Not going to complain about it for 2 weeks. I promise. I don't promise. You know, sometimes MLB 20 gets a little weird. Is that an out? What is up with the pop-ups in this game? Dude, people played this, like, okay, you guys see this one game and you're probably like, why are you playing this? People played this all year. All year they played this game. God, they need to get checked and make sure that they're okay, because this game can do serious psychological damage, brother. Oh, there we go. I mean, dude, it feels impossible to hit. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I got lucky on my home run. There we go. Dude, look at how common pop-ups were. It was absolutely insane. There we go. We get another out. He's made some pretty good contact on some of these hits, though, I will say. Is that in fair territory as an out? Oh my God. I do not know what I'm playing. This game, good timing. It's a foul pop out. What are we playing, bro? Oh my God. Me and KOOGS should just went out to dinner and vlogged that. Can you beat it out 94 speed? No, 94 speed is like a 24 speed? Okay, got it. Is that gone? Is it gone? Did we walk it off? Big Griffey! Big Griffey walking it off in Bayfront on KOOGS. Let's go, baby, let's go. I'm not even proud of that, but Griffey hit 2 tanks. But dude, that game is bad, all right? Like real bad. Like should have never been made or approved bad. But shout out to my boy KOOGS for playing me in this video. Go show him some love. There's only one thing left to do. Get the off my PS4. I will see you guys soon. I love you guys. Leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. I want to see 1,500 likes. See you guys soon. Peace.